For a second there, I didn't realize why we were deaf. I was thinking maybe we had hallucinated in an explosion, and then we hallucinated the deafness that follows a hallucinated explosion. Anyways, welcome back. It is I, the Golden Joeblivion, and we're here with our man, our man Steve Haven, and his best friend in the world, Skeeve. We're gonna go ahead and take these earplugs out. Apparently, Thorazine is the best thing we can take in order to get a solid night's rest. We can also use our towel to keep warm, which is awesome. I'm gonna throw the Thorazine on the bed. Folding knife. We don't really need that right now. However, we may want to butcher something in the future. Oh, our clothing is pretty messed up too. And our water is frozen. So I'm assuming there's a bathtub. Nope, I'm assuming there's a toilet. There is. Okay. Do we have a solid container? Ooh, we got plastic bottles. Oh, what is this? Gallon jug of water. Great. So water is not an issue, I think. Hold on. I'm pretty sure there is a puddle somewhere around here. Yes, I think this puddle down here will give us access to all the water we need. We can also, well, assuming we can find a funnel, we can also funnel in rainwater. It's cloudy outside right now, right? And it's early. We need food. Ooh, oatmeals. Yeah, but we can't cook it, though. We can't cook it. And the rest of the stuff here, the really only thing we can eat is this tin can of corn. And that's because we don't have anything to really cook with. Could be... That's wood ash. I don't want the fucking wood ash. Food. Yeah, all we could really make is the bird food, which is not good. Cullen skink. What the fuck is that? Okay. Interesting. So I think right now, cracklins. See, yeah, food cooking of 2. Ugh. Come on, cracklins is my favorite. Could make cooked meat, but there's really not much else. Cooked offal, tool with boiling. Not gonna eat... right, so, I mean, if we can find animals, most animals we can actually eat. Veggies, on the other hand, are gonna require... That requires sushi rice. Interesting that I can make that. Okay. So, pretty much, in a situation like this, I would say exploration is our friend. Oh boy, it's just all of a sudden got really dry in my room. Not good. Anyways, how much fuel do we have for the fire? 60 splintered woods. So we have more than enough fuel. And I'm guessing I can't reach the fire from here? No. Okay, so what we gotta do is we gotta put the splintered woods here into this cupboard. Go ahead and move everything. It took a little while. Then just move it all over to the stove. The wood ash with the splintered woods. I think 10 might be enough. Or, 11. No, we'll make it 10. Solid 10. And then use my matchbook to light that fire. Thank you. We're keeping that on our person, yes? Oh, yeah. So I'm not sure if our hoarder morale penalty is going to affect... Oh, something else I just realized. We have nothing to heat food up with. Fuck. Boiling, containing... No, I'm pretty sure we can boil stuff. I'm thinking more along the lines of cooking. Let's see, yeah, I can't tell if that would help with cooking. Interesting. We have a ceramic shard, could be used to make a kern. A kern, you say? I've never made a kern before. Would that be useful? Oh, it's for grinding stuff. Alright, gotcha. And as long as we don't have anything to boil? We could boil water in there. Oh, that's not even clean water. Alright, so that might be able to help us. Go ahead and just make one. And I'll drink it right now. Oh, you're shitting me. Do we have... we don't have fast metabolism, do we? No. That's not good. Hickory nuts. Can we eat the hickory nuts? No. Alright, we gotta go foraging. That's what we gotta do. We gotta do foraging. And we gotta... Giant web spider. Okay. Is that thing a threat? It's injured. It could be the one that helped us with the cougar. Perhaps. Kern, makeshift makuwaddle. which is just a weapon. It could also make a stone knife. We don't need that. But you know what? Let's hold on to everything anyways. Now, I can't remember. Do I have Simplified Nutrition on? Cigarette butt. Yeah, fuck that. Simplified Nutrition, if that's the case... Well, something I found out last night as I was playing my other Cataclysm game, living off the land and in the forest and everything like that. Tan bark. What is that? What is that? Oh, that's the cougar. Oh, you're... Oh, okay, okay. It's not useless to us. The question is when did it die? Yeah, it's gonna take some time. Don't care about the spider. Anyways, living off the land with my other character, I realized that I rely pretty heavily on... Giant web spider spotted? No, I don't... Is that thing following us? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, stop hauling. Because it's gonna start hauling that fucking jackhammer, and I don't want that. But anyways, with a really meat-heavy diet... we run into vitamin A deficiencies. That's like the one deficiency I have trouble with. And I found out that if you forage through the underbrush, you can find little, you can find things like herbs and seeds that you can just eat by themselves. Now, they don't do anything for your metabolism. Like, they don't really help calorie-wise. But they give you like 40% of the vitamin A you need. So you eat 3 of those, and boom, you've got all the vitamin A you need for that day. Then you don't have to rely on multivitamins. Very interesting thing I found. Now, this cougar normally, you're not in the mood in the prospect. Oh my... we can't butcher him. We can't butcher him because we need to hold everything. Fine. Fine, let's just fucking max out our carrying capacity because that's the type of dude Steve is. Gasoline lantern. Are we not carrying around? Fine, we'll take it. We'll just hold on to everything. What else you got over here? Some long string. We can hold that over here. I'll take that extra lighter. 10 withered plants. Right. Plastic bottle. We'll take it. Open tin cans. The jackhammer would be good to take. We just carry around tons of firewood. If we felt inclined to, we could. Let's see. Hoarder is still minus 50, so we gotta load up. We gotta load up before we can even have breakfast. That's what's kind of shit. Is that this hoarder thing is gonna be kind of a problem. Just go ahead and collect everything. You got a rock, wild vegetables. We can't even cook these. We can't cook these because we don't have a tool of cooking. Now, out of curiosity, could I make a makeshift pot? Probably not. A stone pot. A large clay pot. We would need a brick kiln. I don't have a brick kiln. Teapot, and I certainly don't have an anvil. Jesus Christ. Yeah, our fabrication skill is not that great. And we don't really have the books for, It's at moments like this, I kind of wish we were in a lab. And the music right on cue is like, there's a lab south of us. We almost found some science ID cards. Almost found some science ID cards the last time we went out. I don't know how long that cougar's been dead for. Uh-oh. Alright, when I see a web spider do shit like this, it makes me think it's out hunting. Because web spiders hang around their webs. Uh-oh. Stay away from me. If it was strong enough to kill that cougar, it could probably fuck us up. We probably could kill it too, but I just don't want to fight. And I want to collect everything. No, we're not going to pick the mutated poppies because I doubt Steve knows what to do with those. Rhubarb, I'll take it. I see fungaloids. Now, fungaloids aren't... Well, I don't know, but we do have a filter mask. But I was going to say, fungaloids are not like triffids. In that triffids you can actually eat. Damaged web spider corpse. Shards of chitin. Sap splatter. I wonder if the sap would taste good. I heard poof. No. Yeah, this fungal shit's gonna spread. So how's our Hoarder doing? Alright, we need more. We need more. Yeah, when they say Hoarder, they're not kidding. They mean literally your capacity needs to be maxed out. Which, I mean, I like carrying stuff, but I also like to be organized. When I'm carrying just a bunch of junk, just because, has me kind of concerned. And then we know the vehicles don't really work. So this time, or thyme, however you want to pronounce it, we can see here it provides vitamin A 41%. We could eat just this. We could eat just that. And our vitamin A deficiency would go away. Hearing strange sounds? Yeah, if we could just get a charge to this goddamn, to this vehicle, get a 0 charge. Then we could be rolling around in style. But our morale is too low. Because we're not hoarding absolutely everything we fucking can be. And also, we're now wet. We really should be holding on to a towel, because this is during the spring. Alright, so what I'm kind of hoping is that as we travel south... What is that? As we travel south to this lab, we'll find a zombie motorbike alternator. A zombie scientist spawn or some shit like that. Probably should be keeping close to the forests, right? To keep, What's our Hoarder level at? We're still -8. From the south you hear bang. Tell me that was a hallucination. Be careful what you wish for, Joeblivion. Be careful what you wish for. So I think we're on the right path. He's slightly injured. So okay, so these creatures here, these netherworldly creatures spawn out in kind of the world like this. Spawn kind of out in the world like this, and normally they're accompanied by zombie scientists, which have science ID cards. So you might be thinking to yourself, why the hell would you want to get into a lab? And I doubt Steve knows this, but right now Steve doesn't have many options. Is we don't know how far away from civilization we are. And Steve's really not kind of an outdoorsy guy living off the land sort. I know that if we can get into the science lab, there's more than enough food and stuff for us there. Not to mention tons of other really, really good stuff. Assuming we can maneuver the science lab without getting killed, I know how to do that. Steve is probably thinking, it's a lab. He doesn't know what a lab looks like. Although I imagine he's probably driven past this lab multiple times. He probably also knows it's sealed. But he's thinking maybe there's a chance it's open. If it's open, there might be stuff in it he could use. Because right now, he doesn't have much to work with. But right in front of us is a MIGO and a Kraken. And that's bad, because if the MIGO finds us, we're dead. We can't outrun this thing. So I'm going to very tentatively try to move around. I heard a bang, though. He's lightly injured. No, we can't fight this thing. What could fight this thing? Because that's one thing I do with MIGOs, is I try to find something that can fight it for us. If we heard a bang, that to me means that there was something with the gun. Does he see us? No. And I'm not seeing any science ID cards yet, so it's not really... Oh, fuck you. I was gonna say, don't MIGO see us. It's just a bruised, tough zombie. Alright, they're staying down there. Good. You guys stay over there. If there aren't any science ID cards over there, then it's no good. We're gonna eat the rhubarb. Because rhubarb you can actually eat without getting parasites, I believe. Just go ahead and eat all that. I want to watch that Kraken bleed. I know you do. I just kind of want to get some distance. Okay, that's clay. That's really weird. is why can we still see this thing? Because I'm trying to make some distance between us, and it seems to somehow be following us. Okay, now I don't see it anymore. But like I said, if they're not around science ID cards, then I don't want to mess with them. Because, again, we really can't do anything. It will eat off face, and that will be the end of Steve. And I don't want Steve to meet his end quite this early. That's like a little lake here in the middle of the forest. Ooh. Birds' eggs, we can eat these also. We can eat these also if we absolutely have to, which I'm thinking we might have to. Nutritious egg laid by a bird. We gotta eat it raw. I'm sorry, Steve, but this is safe. You can actually do this. I know you're gonna hate it, but you're starving right now. We're not starving, but don't worry. The morale penalty will wear off eventually. Yeah, look at this. It's just a couple of, some little lakes here. Not really lakes. Deep ponds, though. Deep water. This would have been great for my aquatic character. But that's the thing about making an aquatic character. You plan to make an aquatic character, and what ends up happening is you just can't find any water. Of course. It is also... Uh-oh. Had some lag there. That's not good. Lag to me means, hordes. I'm really hoping there's, like, a city or something up ahead. Some seeds. Yeah, this is the problem. We don't know how far this can go this way over here. And there's a fucking moose. Is it hostile? Please don't be hostile. It's tracking, which means it might be hostile. It could become hostile. Sean Glover says, Survivor, wait up. That happened some time ago when we were in the forest, but I didn't see that. Yeah, our mind is playing all sorts of games on us. Like I said, if we can find some science ID cards, I'd be very happy. Now, here's the question. Do we continue going east, or do we go south? We could head back towards the lab, but... Could head back towards the lab. I'm just afraid we'd get there and there just wouldn't be anything there for us. We're not entirely screwed. We're not entirely screwed. It's not as bad as I'm making it seem like, but it could get bad really quickly. Literally, all we need is like a pot. Just a pot or a frying pan. Let's kill that amoebic mold. We may have found it. Steve, you may be luckier. You may be a luckier man than you're letting on. Or I just might be intrinsically lucky. Fuck you. Tell me. Tell me. Plastic bag of heroin. There's a holster. We don't need that. Oh, come on. I don't think it's going to be here. Shit. All the heroin we could ever need, though, which I don't even think we can take. We need to smoke it or inject it. There was a holster here, and I do think Steve would be willing to use guns because he's not a big fan of the whole melee thing. Chewing gum, I doubt we could make use of. Skeeve gets angry. I'm sure he is. I really thought, because these are amoebic molds. They normally spawn around nether world that looks like a power substation. Crack pipe. There's our crack pipe. For our heroin. And smoke our heroin. This is a large power substation, and could find food here, but we're more likely going to find zombie technicians, shocker zombies, and shocker brutes. Baseball bat wants us to kill the amoebic. Yep, shocker brute. Fuck off. Go back. Run away. Run away. That's not something we want to fight right now. Yeah, fuck that. Uh-oh. Alright. Look at that amoebic mold. It's like, yeah, I know. So we're just gonna head in the opposite direction. Tough zombie. We could maybe fight a tough zombie. Did you see that tough zombie? I did. Yeah, we're kind of hoping that we can... he's gonna wanna fight. Oh, there's a little kitty! Not that we can't handle a single tough zombie, I just think we have to be kind of sparing with our fights right now. Let's go kill that tough zombie. It may come to that eventually. Little horde out there on the road, which makes me think we might be getting close to a town. Steve is just wandering in just complete confusion. He has no idea where the fuck we're going. He's just literally... Okay. Acid zombies. I don't like seeing that. I see a house! Oh my god, yes. Yes and no. Yes and no. What is this? A dojo. Ooh. Okay, there are some houses down here. Why are houses so great? Because houses... What's our encumbrance? Houses are great because they have pots and pans and cooking implements. But I really want to get in that lab. Something I forgot to mention at the start of the episode is that we're not done with this mine. I feel like this mine is so quintessential to Steve's character that eventually the series is gonna... We're eventually gonna have to return to the mine, and we're gonna have to go to the bottom of it, and then we're gonna have to enter that spiral cavern, that spiral staircase, and get to the bottom of that as well. And I think once we do that, something special to Steve will happen. I don't want to spoil it, but something special will happen to Steve. So that definitely is going to be a goal of his, because as far as he sees it, finding that spiral cavern, that spiral staircase is what broke his mind in two. That might be one of the few ways to repair it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But there's also a lab down here, which is also great for us because our genetic base has been damaged, and I don't think Steve has been having any mutations so far, but he will eventually. And I think he'd like to be able to fix that as well. And so he's got everything he needs right in front of him. He just needs to survive long enough to be able to make use of it. Is that zombie coming towards us? He is. You son of a bitch. All right. I'm going to get a little bit closer. We're whacking the zombie child. Kill it. Oh, ouch. Bastard. Let's see. Do you feel guilty about killing the child? Dislike bird egg? No, actually. Interesting. Normally we do. I see an RV over there. Okay, come on then, you zombie bastard. Oh, he's just... Ow. Come on, climb into the bush. Yeah, wreck him. That's how you do it. Now, there is a tool belt. Tool belts can be very useful. You activate to store multiple things, but it is dirty. Alright. So let's head to this little... Wait. Hold up. Hold up. You are a Kraken, and you're not immediately hostile. Plastic bag of fruit leathers. Okay, we can eat that. If there's Krakens here, there's probably other shit too. Like zombies. But you know what? I might be willing to kill those zombies. Aluminum can of beer. Refillable lighter, that's good. Sleeping bag is alright. Okay, there's something here that's not modeled. This was our fruit leathers, right? What would be good for food? A glow stick. Oh, come on. What are these little spawns out in the wilderness here? Right, the Kraken and the tough zombie will probably fight each other. Good. Good. Well, while that distraction is happening, a lot of the early game can involve these little weird distractions, just kind of trying to get things to fight each other. So we're just chomping down on these fruit leathers. Oh, this Kraken is this tough zombie is chomping down on this Kraken, and we can see our hunger has finally gone away. And we have cold water in our plastic canteen that is finally thawed at 1 p.m. So we're actually okay. Are we freezing? No, we're actually fine. Now, this beer. Do we want this beer? I think we should take it. Do we want this refillable lighter? I don't know about that. Sleeping bag. No, we don't really need that. Okay. Another plastic canteen. Do we need two? I don't think we need two. However, can we just wear it? So we've got one on each leg now. So we should be good as far as... Oh, yeah. Having, water. Bowler hat. Interesting. Yeah, this spawn here really sucks. Another fucking glow stick. That's lame. Alright. Well, let's continue. Nope, not zombie soldiers. Please, not that. Please tell me it's unlocked. Ooh, nice. Looks like a gun. High explosives quarterly. I have other characters that could make use of that. Aluminum lime soda. It's frozen. Cowboy hat. Smartphone UPS. Not too interested in that. What else do you have for us? How much carrying capacity do we have? Not a whole lot. Where is that boomer? He's out there. He's out there a ways. Alright. Let's just... Whatever we do, we gotta make this quick. Okay. We don't have much time. They're gonna be upon us any moment. This is what we need. Food cooking a 3. Right. So we need to drop shit. Drop shit and give me this pot. This pot. How... The heavy sticks. Yeah, you can drop one of those. Wow, this is amazing. Hoarder is still minus 20. But we don't have much space left. It literally wants us to fill up everything. Seasoned salt. They don't really want seasoned salt. Potato chips. Now what does our hoarder look like? Hoarder's gone. Okay, so if we look at this, our volume is 16.10. When we get to 16, then our hoarding penalty goes away. Great. That's fucking great. And this shit's all frozen, so I doubt we can eat this right now. But you know what? That's fine. We have a pot. And that is more important. Dance can teach us about dodging. So what will cough medicine? I don't really know if we want to... You heard brush. Alright, they're coming. They're coming. They're coming. Alright. Let's go ahead and mark this one as search. Oh, there's lots of hordes here. Okay, cool. Cool. Radio tower, which I might want to investigate. Now I'm not sure what is the rest of this stuff. Community garden. I'm actually gonna just kind of show. I'm going to check it as it's been looked through. A small warehouse. Another house over here. There's hordes everywhere. And there's a grocery store. Now, I don't know if this is where Steve has been living. This little shitty. I do want to check these cars, though. That decayed zombie doesn't deserve to live. Most damaged is the board. Engine is all sorts of fucked up. However... What we could do... Oh, fuck. This is dangerous. Ooh. Chocolate drink. Can't take it. It's frozen. Right. So what I want to do is I want to use... I mean, we can check the RV. We can't take the RV with us. But we can see it as 8% clean water. Fill a container with the water. I don't want to consume it because I don't need to. But go ahead and fill my plastic canteen, which can hold 6, which is great. Go ahead and fill my other container of my plastic canteen with this. You know what? Just fill every container I have. Just fill it all. We'll just take everything we can. Fill this with water. Not that we need it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here's the question. I want to see if this vehicle works, and I can tell already it doesn't. It's got fucked up wheels. Gonna go this way. Gonna keep vehicles between us. Engine looks pretty fucked up, but it might work. Vehicle tank is empty. Another vehicle tank is actually working. This is dangerous as shit. Security system is the most damaged. What kind of... You take gasoline. What is this? It's a flatbed truck. Well, here's the question. Can it drive? Engine fails to start. It starts up. The engine starts up. And it runs off of gasoline. Do we have a rubber hose? I don't think we do. Well, regardless, we can't stay here. But the fucking flatbed truck works. Holy shit. A shocker zombie. Yeah, fuck that. Get us out of here. Get us out of here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. I kind of wanted to take the gas out of this. I kind of wanted to take the rubber hose out of the oven in that house. Springfield. It is the city of Springfield. Right. Go ahead and crank this baby up because it doesn't have much in the way of... No. Where did that shocker brew come from? All right. I know, Steve, you're not the best at driving, but we really need to haul ass here. Just haul ass and just smash into things. So what I want to do... Oh, God, there's hordes up here, too? Liquor store. It actually is kind of an open field between this little village and the cabin we're living in. The cabin does have an You know what? We don't need an oven. We need a refrigerator. That's what we need. And we're not going to find a refrigerator at this radio tower. Sometimes there are hidden living locations around radio towers, but I doubt we're going to find it here. Because there's a trail, and the forest here seems to be getting split by this road. What is that? Sporting goods store. And judging by the amount of zombies here, I don't think it would be a good idea to stay here. I think instead, it would be a better idea to drive back. I just don't know how long we're going to be able to do that for. And I'm flying. I am driving way too fast for my own good. That's because we have 4% gas. And we don't know how good that's going to be, how long that's going to last us. My goal is to get back to where the MIGO is and probably run his ass over with this flatbed truck. Probably not the best idea. Actually, the best idea would be to drive this back to the cabin, and then when the gasoline eventually runs out, just hoof it on foot. Have we checked that car already? Doesn't really matter, we don't have a rubber hose. Shit. Okay, we're still flying. We're still flying. And I want to see... I'm guessing we hallucinated that gunshot? Alright, there's no science ID cards here. But this creature, we can fucking run over with this flatbed truck. And I'm pretty sure going 40 miles per hour, that's either going to destroy the truck, or it's going to kill the MIGO. But regardless, you bastards need to go. So I'm going to... The Mego Dies. Wow. It barely damaged the vehicle at all. I am liking this truck. I am liking this truck. And against my better judgment, I am starting to drive south towards this lab, which is utterly empty. Okay, so let's slow it down a little bit. Slow it down enough to where I can make a casual turn around. And I want to crank the speed back up because I essentially want to launch myself back towards the mine. Because we know the mine has lots of gas. There's vehicles there with lots of gas in it. I think the ambulance itself... Oh, God, there's also a pump for it, too. And the amount of storage this baby has... It's not the most secure of vehicles, but it's a working vehicle. So if you want to go ahead and pull up next to the ambulance, I'd be very happy with that. Sometimes you get lucky, but I mean, these are things you have to know to look for. If you don't know to look for this stuff, you're not going to find a vehicle, and life will become very difficult for you. Perfect. Perfect! Go ahead and stop driving. How much gas do we have left? 2%. Oh, no! No! Damn it! I'm so dumb. How is the car even running, though? That's what confuses me. Our battery is gone. We have no more battery charge in the vehicle. And I think it's because we hit that MIGO. It's good that it's dead, but we may have destroyed our car battery. It only requires a tool with bolt turning, though. Do we have a toolbox? Bolt turning, that requires a wrench. I don't know if we have a wrench. Do we have any kind of tools like that? Not really, no. We got lots of food, though. And we have our pot, though. That's great. And some rocks. So we don't need a screwdriver. See, this thing has everything we need. What kind of condition is the battery in? The battery's kind of fucked up, too. What kind of battery do you have here? You should have a good battery here. Yeah, full health battery. Bolt turning. Oh, well, this wouldn't do us any good because it doesn't have any charge in it. This one wouldn't do us any good because it doesn't have any charge in it. That ambulance might be the only one with a battery that actually works. No, this one does too. The problem is that the battery's too damaged. It could be leaking. This battery would probably be better for us. Problem is that we don't have a tool for bolt turning. At least not yet. At least not yet. We're hungry again, so let's go ahead and drink some beer. That's actually useful. We're still in pain. I'm not really sure why. Alright. Strange building spawn. Okay. So the flatbed truck works. It just needs a new battery. Your limb breaks. It actually doesn't, because we're still walking. This thing doesn't have a working battery either. And requires diesel. I don't really want to use diesel. Gasoline is easier to find. Okay, so there's nothing really useful towards the lab, not yet. Once we found a science ID card, we can unlock that and get lots of nice shit. We killed the MIGO. We have a pot, so we can actually cook stuff now. So let's go ahead and head back. And then we'll have to... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is happening not too far away from the cabin. So the cabin, long-term, is not going to be ideal. I mean, if the lab is spawned in a way that makes sense to me, we could actually live in it for a very long time. Trail. We're on a trail now, yeah? On a trail. Okay. Giant web spider. Oh, yeah. He's not friendly. Let's not go near the giant web spider. Go over this way. Okay. Okay. Life just got a little bit easier for you, Steve. Steve, you don't by chance have something with bolt turning here, do you? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you don't. Why didn't you close this door? Because I was feeling safe. I was feeling relatively safe. Of which I don't really feel that way anymore. Tools! Hungry. Of course we're hungry. Would you be willing to butcher this thing now? Now, we can't do a full butchery, but we can do a quick butchery. Now, is this stuff still good? Oh, it is. We actually got a decent amount of meat from all that, too. If you want to throw the butchery refuse into the fire, as well as the raw pelts, I know I can use the raw pelts for stuff, as well as the sinew, but I just can't do anything with that right now. I'm actually going to rest, get my stamina back, so you guys don't have to listen to the... Rhonda Kovarubius says, "Lad, wait up." I like to think that maybe these are people that Steve knows. Steve was never really a super social guy, but I'd like to think he still had to interact with people. And these could be maybe coworkers that have, I don't know, left kind of imprints in his mind, and they're coming back kind of randomly. If you want to put into wood fire, let's get my inventory out here for a second. Or you know what, we can just put it on the floor, right? I suppose you just put it on the floor. Put the pot on the floor. Which is going to make us kind of unhappy. Enjoyed that beer. We sure did. We sure did. Now, hoarding's not really affecting us quite as much. I don't want to really risk dropping anything else. But we're going to have to pick up a lot of stuff anyways. Right. So, we should be able to make stuff now. Yes. Cooked meat. Will take us 41 minutes. There's no room in your inventory, so you drop it. Oh, I bet we can find space for it. Cooked meat is now on the ground. Let's go ahead and drop our heavy sticks. Can you pick it up for me now? Yes, you can. Is that now affecting us? It is! Hoarder. God damn it. Let's eat some of that cooked meat. Yum, yum, yum. And let's go ahead and eat cooked scrap meat. Do it. Very nice. Plenty of food now. So what else do we have on the floor? Chunks of fat and bone. You say you can make Kraken. How much can you make? 7. 7 portions from one piece of fat. How long will that fat last? It'll last a week. So we can actually keep that there. We can actually keep it there and be fine. Super. So we're actually making it now. Is there anything else I need to drop? No, because we're a hoarder. We want to hold on to everything. Well, I mean, we could... If we're not going to be crafting anything else. Let's go ahead and drop heavy stick. Go back out here. And I suppose we'll just throw on the floor stuff we don't really need. There's a spot we're keeping our withered plants, are we not? It is. It's over here. 10. Well, now we have 19. Which we might use for some stuff. Go ahead and throw the plastic bag in the fire because I don't like plastic bags. Go ahead and throw the open can because I'm sure we can use that for stuff later on. And then the ceramic shard, add that to the collection. And then we're probably going to go out foraging in the woods, but not out the front of the house, out the back. That's what we're going to do. Because you never know, we might find a what is that? Pulp zombie. All right, we could probably burn that if we felt like hauling it inside. I kind of want to find a wrench, though. Because the wrench would have bolt turning, which is what we need to take batteries out of vehicles, which is what we're going to need to do if we're going to fix our flatbed truck. What is that? Spike. Could allow us to make a knife spear, which is a really good early game item. Pine bows, dog bane. Ugh, I don't know if I want that. I don't even know if I really want the rocks either. Again, I'm not really trying to craft or anything, so I'm not too concerned about my morale. Glass shards are pretty useless to us. From the east you hear smash. That shouldn't be possible. Either we're hallucinating that, or it says just from the east you hear smash. It doesn't say from east and below. If it said from east and below, then it could very well be a fungal bed. It could very well be the lab stretching underground well beneath us. What to do if we can't find a wrench? Well, we're not going to be having a vehicle anytime soon if we can't find a wrench. And this is a really, really bad way of trying to find a wrench. It's just, I'm going to look through bushes. I'm going to look through bushes until I find it. Another thing we can try to do is head back to the town. Because we know there's a town now. I swear we have fast metabolism. Because, oh, we do! I'm stupid. Yeah, we do have fast metabolism. Because I was like, we're getting hungry way too often. Which, you think fast metabolism is bad. You wait till we get high thirst. That is a bitch and a half. Even though water is really easy to find. Alright, not finding a whole lot. Is it? It's 5:48, so it is going to be getting kind of towards nighttime. We don't have night. We have night vision, though. We have high night vision now. When did that happen? So that's one thing I've realized is I've got a really bad habit of getting mutations and just not paying attention to it. So apologies if you guys have seen that and I missed it. But we have high night vision now. You can see incredibly well in the dark. Is that something that pertains to the medical tree? I have no idea. Well, we might want to actually head back to the town then, because if we can see in the dark, zombies can't. At least I don't have it enabled that they can, because again, I don't see why they would. Thermos could probably be useful to us, but not right now. I am making my way back towards the city, right? Yeah, okay. City is a very generous term. Township. The township of Springfield. What is that? Hoarder minus 50. That is unreal. Oh, right, of course. Of course. We emptied our inventory. Great. It's a great trait if you love holding on to everything. I don't, though. I like to carry stuff, and then I like to ditch it. Gallon jug of just water. Glass jar of just clean water. And I think if we head just straight... we'll head in this... east for us isn't east on the overmap. That crow needs to die. No, we're not going to worry about that crow. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I don't think we're going to get tired anytime soon. Because I don't think Steve has really been physically exerting himself. Now, if we had spent most of the day just chopping down trees and chopping up logs and stuff, then I would say, yeah, we're going to get tired. But we have just been kind of walking. Feral runner, who definitely sees us. He's heading somewhere. Wait, that feral runner needs to die. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Feral runner is not a concern. Getting into a fight with it would be more of a concern. And we are kind of Skeeve Craven says, why are you following me? We're not following you. You're following us, and we almost walked right into a minefield, but we are steadily losing light, which is kind of okay. Because we have high night vision now. Not full night vision, but we've got a high night vision. We can see pretty darn good. Alright, Acid Zombie is fighting a bunch of coyotes, and it is wrecking them because it is an Acid Zombie. Nope. Wait, yeah. Acid Zombie dies, right? Yeah. Okay, now there's a goddamn Smoker Zombie, so we want to avoid that one as well because we cannot outrun Smoker Zombies. Okay. I'm just kind of scanning the forest here. Because, like I said, there's a radio tower here, and there could very well be a hidden living area. Well, let's get to the radio tower first. I see a skeleton. Where do I see the skeleton? It's exactly where I want to go. Shit. Not ideal. Oh, yeah, there's all sorts of shit here. However, with nighttime falling... Yeah, not good. Oh, there's a zombie right in front of us. Springfield, huh? I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I want to disappear into this forest right here. Wait, what was that? You're shitting me, right? I just saw a Shocker Brute. Jesus Christ, they are all over the place here. Okay, nighttime is upon us. The night is with us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to lose this skeleton. Okay, so essentially, what we see right here is what we can see. And the zombies, I believe, this little range for them is literally only a tile in front of them. So, beyond this, they can't see us. You hear, from the northwest, you hear a terrible shriek. That could be real. Okay, what else do we have here? We got a pond. So I'm thinking if we follow this trail, it'll eventually lead to some kind of hidden refuge in the forest here. But there's no guarantee of that. I'm not seeing it. Normally there's like a hidden barn, an abandoned barn or someplace or something. So let's just go back to the main road. We also need to be super careful that we don't walk into a MIGO in the darkness. And I'm going to have to actually end the episode here soon because I'm running out of time. Alright, we're on the road. I can't see shit. I can't see a goddamn thing, and we don't really have a flashlight or anything. Oh, it's further north of here. I'm sure we'll find out. What we need. What we need. And then we can't... Oh, Steve. Shit. You're not the unluckiest character I've had, but you're certainly up there. So in the darkness, as we're following this road heading to kind of the north edge of the township of Springfield, we're looking for rubber hoses and we're looking for a wrench to fix our flatbed truck. In the darkness on the side of the road, we see a bulging, massive figure in the darkness. And it sees us as well. A zombie brute. Its entire body bulges with distended muscles and swollen, festering wounds. This thing is dangerous, especially for an early game character. This shit can kill us. It could also very well punt us into the darkness and then lose us. But, I mean, it can also probably smell us. I don't think we can outrun this thing. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find out in the next episode. We are surrounded by darkness, and that's really all we've got going for us. I'm surprised it can see us. That's what's kind of weird to me, is how it can actually see us. It shouldn't be able to. It should only have a sight radius of one tile around it, but I don't know. Maybe we made too much sound. The sound says 0, so I think we've been silent. So I'm not sure how it sees us, but I think we might be able to lose it in the darkness. If we can't outrun it, and it will fucking destroy us. Regardless, we need to get this thing away from the houses that are up ahead, because there's going to be some useful stuff in there. Going to be some useful stuff, but we're going to find all that out in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give it a like. Be sure to give it a like. I've been the Golden Joeblivion. This has been Steve Haven / Steve Craven, and until next time, I will see you all later.